Hey cool kids, I'm Poe.Darcy. I'm an author and I have a YA contemporary manuscript that is currently in beta reading. I'm also working with a critique partner on that same manuscript. Take a sip of tea real quick. So here are 3 tips on working with beta readers and critique partners. Number 1, establish trust. This is for when you're choosing your beta readers or critique partners. Trust can be built in a number of different ways. Personal trust is really important, so people you know can be a good start. For example, a group of people that I have beta reading my YA contemporary manuscript is actually a group of teenagers. I thought this was a good idea because they're the target demographic, and they're doing this as an assignment for their homeschool co-op literature class. I felt safe doing this for a couple of reasons. Number 1, I know this group very well, and so I know that the kids and the parents will maintain secrecy with my work. Number 2, I trust the kids to give me meaningful and honest feedback, even if some of them aren't avid readers and it is a school assignment for them. Critique partner I met on Critique Match. That's where a lot of the trust came in for that relationship because the service provided accountability. Her profile and her communication also presented as very trustworthy. Since moved off of Critique Match, but I felt safe doing that because we met, got to know each other, and established credibility with one another in a controlled environment. Overall, trust is the backbone to any relationship, especially one that involves your creative property. So make sure that you prioritize it before you send anyone anything. Number 2, consider values over popularity. Some people might disagree with me on this, and that is okay. But I've always found that I get more meaningful feedback from critique partners or just general people reading my work who consider my values and my reason for writing more than genre and sellability. Now, the latter 2 are definitely important things to consider, and you want people who are credible in the genre that you're trying to publish in looking at your work. But if they don't understand who you are and why you write and what drives you to tell the stories that you're trying to tell, then they're not going to be able to lead you to a place where you feel fulfilled in what you're putting out into the world. 3, decide not to take anything personally. This is for when you've got your crew together. Especially if you're communicating digitally, feedback is going to land sharply with you sometimes. I mean, they're talking about your babies. How could they tell you that a comma was out of place? But seriously, it can be hard not to take feedback harshly. But when you're sloshing through the mountains of feedback that you're going to get from the different people who are reading your writing, remember that you chose these people for a reason, and that they have your best interest and the best interest of your story in mind. And if they don't, that's something to deal with when you find that out. If you've already established trust, move forward believing that the brusquely worded comment about the omitted word or the plot hole is well-intentioned, and let it make your story better. I definitely have more advice on this topic, so there will be a part 2 to this video. But in the meantime, what other elements of the writing process do you guys want to hear about? I'm still early in my writing journey, but I would definitely love to share whatever perspective I can to help you guys out. Thank you for joining me on the journey, friends. Have a great day.